Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about 5 abbreviations that would definitely make you sound more professional in the office. I am so excited about today's video. I have been wanting to do this topic for a long time. I still remember when I first started working in the office, there are so many times I couldn't understand the abbreviations people were using during the meetings or the presentations, so I just nod my head and pretend that I understand. Later on, Google it by myself. Before we start this video, make sure to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and once you've done that, let's get started. So the first one is TLDR, which means too long, don't read. For example, if you're forwarding a very long email to a coworker, you already have a lot of discussion with other people in that email thread, and this coworker you forward email to doesn't need to know all this previous discussion. So you can just set like TLDR, hey Maggie, could you just provide me the 2019 revenue data in AMIR? And this is a very simple request. Apparently Maggie doesn't need to know all this previous discussion. But if Maggie has spare time, maybe she can go back and read all the previous email, but she doesn't have to. So this is kind of like a very efficient way to finish a project. The second one I want to mention is TBD, which means to be decided. For example, if an operation is still under discussion or the leaderboard hasn't come up with a finalized solution yet, we can say this topic is still TBD. Another similar one is called WIP, which means work in progress. If you're still working on a project but you have already shared part of the results to a group, you definitely want to make a note, WIP, to let people know this is not the final results yet, so they need to hold on before grabbing your results. The next one, sync, which is short for synchronize. This is another very commonly used word in office, especially if you're working as a team. You would always hear people say, hey, how's this project going? Let's set up a meeting and sync on this. Since you guys are working as a team, it's very important to sync up with others and know what is going on everybody's end. Okay, the last one I want to share is OCD, which means obsessive compulsive disorder. I know, this doesn't sound like a very good word, but I did hear some of my coworkers use this at work. So sometimes when we're delivering analysis results, and some of my coworkers, they don't have a whole picture of the project, so they can't check the results, but they want to make sure that it's solid. They would say something like, hey, just being OCD here, could you please double check on this? Or, hey, I'm pretty sure you already checked on this, but just being OCD. So basically, they want to make sure the results are good to use without being rude. So that's for today's video. If you find it helpful, make sure to give me a thumbs up. And comment below if you have some topic that you want me to cover. I'll see you next time.